I don't understand. YouTube's not currently receiving data. No data. That's stupid. But what am I live to? What the fuck? Oh. Hello? Hello? Is that actually? Hello, hello, hello. I don't understand. It's at a 59-second delay. What? Why? YouTube's not currently receiving data. No data. How do I get rid of a delay? I don't need to hear myself. Hey, why is... Yeah, weird. Okay. I don't know why a delay was enabled. Okay, let's restart. Does that... I have to stop, huh? Wait. It's back up. Should be no delay. Test. Let's see. Wait. It's back up. Should be no delay. Test. Let's see. Okay, that sounds good. Back up. Don't need to hear it again. My upload is not doing very good. Let me check my... I'm getting a lot of drop frames for some reason. A ton. Well, no, maybe it's good now? Weird. Yeah, that looks fine. It is stable now. Okay. We've achieved stability. Okay. What else do I do here? Bring this over. Okay. I need to look at this real quick. $34. Give me a supply to enter on. Looking perhaps a high to be created in the first 30 minutes. Probabilities are sell today. But we do have room to these higher areas. We'll see. I don't know why my what's it called? My upload speed or whatever is so fluctuating. Boom. Just reading my data right now. Gap close would bring us down here, 77. This demand here, possibly. We'll see. Right now, I want to see supply. Supply got formed when we broke this previous 5-minute candle's low. So I want to see it hold like this. Maybe hold here, or even push a little lower. Let's draw the picture. I want it like this. I want to see some strength breaking prior demand. And we will sell a retest. I might even just sell this. What time is it? 8:35? 8:30. Gonna sell that. And that lines up with times that I'm watching also to short. I don't know if it's actually going to go lower, but we created supply, not very strong supply yet, but we are at a time that short step in the market on these particular days. If not, I'll try around 9 o'clock. We'll have more information then also. Info. Let's see. What's this? Hard day today. Friday. Short day Monday for Martin Luther King. The way I enter the market, I like to try to catch it, essentially. So I use a really small stop, 4 points, 2 contracts. That's only half a position size for me. If I get the trade and it works in my favor, I will add using the market's money. And essentially, I'm just trying to catch the swing points in the market. We could see this come back to around 6,000 perhaps, maybe a little bit lower before we range out. Oh, dog. Doggy's barking. So most commonly on a day like this, the high will be put in the first 30 minutes. But you never, if anyone tells you they know what's going to happen, stop listening to them, right? You never know what's going to happen. The way I treat my position, so I get in, super small loss. I take half off at about a 2.5, 1, which covers, that's my base hits to cover my losses. They take a lot of losses, right? I think yesterday I had a 30% win rate, and was still plenty profitable. Had to blow my nose. Why would my upload speed on my bit rate on OBS set to 7,500 try to go up to like 9,000? Does it just automatically do what it wants? I don't understand. So, looks like 8:30 could have been the high time. We'll see what happens. Well, like I was saying, yesterday I had like a 30% win rate, still profitable. If you add to your winning trades and take tiny losses, it's not that hard. All right, now on the hourly, I have these red and green zones and these blue lines. So these approximately up here, I expect maybe a high of the day to be put in and a low of the day down here, depending on which way we go. I'm by a short side right now. We're in higher time frame supply. I would have liked us to maybe go a little bit higher. We still can. And we'll see what happens. I have a camera. I just didn't want to put it on today because it's kind of a testing day. Just a testing day. I don't know what's happening with my upload speed. I wonder if that's causing it to lag at all. I have I don't know. I guess that's fine. I guess I should lower my bit rate if it keeps chopping. Does that change automatically or does that have to restart? Oh, no, it changes. No way. That's new, I feel like. New to me. So we can see how that affects it. News events. Nothing. after now. There's a expiration Friday. Mag's trying to break out. I don't know if they're trying to break out or not. Huh? Has the gap up 63. Okay. Interesting. I'm just reading some market information right now. 68.18. Where we're at. Really? That changed, right? 35. Yeah, this level still looks good for options data. So when I'm looking at different levels, I am looking at options chain. I'm looking at price action. I'm looking at other information that's linked below. And I'm trying to find the most probable area that people are looking. Getting a bounce. Oh, this is the picture that I drew earlier. I said I wanted to come down, break this, come back up, retest supply. We'll see. We're in an uptrend though on the hourly. I don't like that. I'm really leaning on options data right now. Like I said, it could go a little higher. A little deeper into supply up here. $835, $845. This stops me out. I'll look for maybe in an hour around 10 o'clock. Hopefully we're getting a rally at that time, and I'll look to reverse that. But this could hold. I don't know. It could, it could. Final data check will be at 9 o'clock. That'll be to review options positions one more time. Link down below. I have this. This is the trading edge. He has very good quant levels. I have these marked on my, some of them marked, these blue lines here. Very good free resource. I would suggest checking it out. My goal is to use anything and everything I can to find out where the most market participants want to participate. Oh man, I had COVID. Like, oh man, I had COVID at New Year's, and I still have. I can finally taste a little bit, but I still have like a cough. Lungs hurt. Looks like it's going to push us out. What is this level? 6043. That's 6,000. Oh, yeah, okay. 6040 is about 6,000 on the SPX. Everything's hypothetical. Yada, yada, yada. 9 minutes. So final options update. And usually I watch YouTube videos. I don't know if I can just watch YouTube videos while streaming. I guess I can mute it. Ah, stopped out. All good. Time is it? 8:53. I want to see maybe towards 9 o'clock. Maybe closer to 9 o'clock. Let's see. I wonder. Let's see what happens. That's all you gotta do. I'm trying to guess. Did I have re-entered there? Yeah. We'll see. Are you gonna do exactly what I said I wanted you to do and then leave me behind? Is that what's gonna happen? Remember, we said we wanted rates to come down. We wanted to take out this demand. We wanted to pull back up into supply to continue lower. We'll see if it does that continuing part. I just want to make sure you can't hear this. Oh. Okay, test, test. Test. Huh. There's still a delay. I don't like how long that delay is. What you gonna do, I guess? I think there's a setting to change the delay time. Nine o'clock. See a push up at 9. Yeah, if we can get up here, it's kind of primo. I would love to get right above this high. Right here. We get right above there. Yeah. We could see maybe some short step in there. It's a long way to make it up, though. We're already at a 60 point candle. 65 point candle, right? What is this? Yeah, 65, 67 point candle. Pretty large already. 2 minutes. Oh no, we broke that low there. See what happens. I believe we could see, I believe 9 o'clock has 9 o'clock's buying pressure, 9:05. Patience is key. So I always talk about patience because, really, you start ranging like this, I don't know what's going to happen. Wait for it to show you, and you could get on the train. And as long as you're on the quote unquote right side of the V, you don't have to be that accurate with your entry to be profitable. If you're on the left side of the V, when it's still falling, you're probably going to get stopped out repeatedly. So I don't know if I'm on the right side of the V yet. We could still be on the left side of the V going higher up here. So just be patient. See if 9 o'clock shows us some buying pressure into 9:05. Sorry, I'm so congested. My face just feels like it's going to explode. I probably sound really nasally. Yeah, had a lot of ranginess. Yesterday was an interesting day. We shorted this here and here, and then we got stopped out here. We took some profits, but we got stopped out the rest of our position. And then it was getting late in the day. I'm like, do I want to short? And I said, no, no, don't do it, don't do it. That would have worked out great, but really, I took a ton of losses yesterday and through this area. Ton of losses. I shorted here, took some profits. Ton of losses in here. Got in here finally, added here. Got a decent trade out of it. Like I said yesterday, I had, I think, a 35% win rate. I kept getting whipped back up. But stick with it. Have a good risk reward. Who cares? There's at 9 o'clock, 9:05. Buying pressure statistically was going to happen, or statistically likely. Now the picture I want to see is us come up here. Do a little ah. Yeah, let's get a little higher. Let's get towards those sellers. Take another short. Looking at where we're at on the daily. We came right down into this very I mean, we knew this demand level since it happened, right? This is primo demand. I actually long. This is my plan going into the holidays is to get long in November and get out in towards January. I was long down here, but we knew about this area. It wouldn't surprise me if this takes us up to new highs. So I want to be careful with these shorts that I want to take. I just still think there's room that the market wants to fill. 10% correction would be super ideal. Right down into here for a nice swing. This is the hourly, 5-minute dailies down here. I never said that. Oh, right. Dude, oh, Dynasty Warriors. Just talking to my buddy on Discord. Oh, cool. All right, 907. Let's refresh this. Nice. 915. Dude, COVID just destroyed me. Seriously. says, warning, your current bit rate. They want me to use 13,000 bit rate? That seems insane. That seems insane. I don't know. I have Starlink, but I don't. That's a lot. That's a lot of upload. I only have like 26 upload. Let me see. Where is it? We said 9 o'clock, 9:05. Upwards pressure. I want to see us to get up here. That'd be nice. Kind of a waiting game to get out of this range. Like we were talking about earlier, ideal scenario right now. I want to push up into this area. What is this area? This area is hourly where supply is. Also, it is 6,000 on the SPX. Is 6043 on the ES. Those things lining up. And maybe get a short from up there. But it's just chop right now. Don't get caught up in it. Brown chicken, brown cow. Look at those beautiful. Boom. Retest the demand. Retest the demand. Stair stepping up right now. You guys being good girls? Doggies. Doggies are so silly. So frisky in the morning. As soon as I have one eye slightly open. Oh my god, he's awake. Time to eat. Feed me, feed me. But they're awesome. They're just grooming each other right now. I have a German Shepherd and a Australian cattle dog. 60 points up from yesterday. It's impressive. $50. 59.90. So we go all the way up to here? We could. We could. We'll see. The daily, technically, this was a rally-based rally right here. We created demand on the daily here. So we could go up to 6,100 or so. I believe we'll find a good short today. Just a matter of if we get to the right location. I'm just putting those on there for time reminders for myself. Did a deadlifting workout yesterday. Today is going to be a pull up and push up and run. And ooh, we're just going to destroy the body today. I got ancestry tests to spit in. I got a little tube to spit in. I can finally see where I came from. Which is interesting because I only know half my family. We'll see if I have any stray brothers. Lay down. Good girls. Good girls. Dogs are being weird. It's still the high of the day. Snap. Really want to see it to go higher so I could short. Might be like, why do you want to see it go higher? That doesn't make sense. I want to see big down bars. Well, if you're buying high or selling high and buying low, I want to see big green bars. I use see a link down below, Back to the Future Trading, to analyze time frames. And this green box is the like 9:30 to 9:40. The odds are there'll be buying pressure. Now I'm looking for a topping around this time, 9:45, 9:55. Oh, I'm so sore. There's our 9:30 positive bar. Let's see if we get continuation. Like I said earlier, I want to see us make a push into the zone. Would be beautiful. Around this time, around 9:50, I want to see us push down. I'll enter the market to continue short. But we have to see what price does to that point. I'm just watching a podcast while we wait. I took one short here. Got stopped out this morning. Rangy, but demand is holding. We couldn't take out this low. So if we break above these candles here, that would be a good sign to go higher. Just waiting for the market to give us something. Expiration Friday. Monday is a short day. Then it closes at noon. Volume's pretty decent so far. I have a camera too, but I didn't want to set it up just because I'm sick and blowing my nose and all gross. I can't be caught picking my nose on live TV in front of ones of viewers. Let's get a big up bar so I could say I called the buy time beautifully. Nice. This most likely goes higher. But we're in a range till we're not, right? Time is at 9:35. Chop, 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 chop. Man, I don't know. I'm getting that feeling of running out of buyers here. So, whole bunch of nothing going on right now. Oh, just waiting. Now, one of the biggest struggles of traders, and one of my strengths, I would say, is patience. It only takes one good trade. I just need to call one good day. Like, for instance, imagine if you got long early enough this day. That's the only day I need during the week to make my money. Everyone's looking at like 1 minute random candlesticks that mean absolutely nothing. I just want the highest probability chance of making money. It's a little, well, I'll give it 5 seconds to pat myself on the back. We said, based on analyzing time data, said this time 9:30 to 9:40, most likely see buying pressure. We did for all of those candles. Oh, don't need that anymore. Now I'm looking at 9:45 to 9:55. I drew this box higher because I would love to see us break higher. I was hoping we'd be up here by this time, but we'll see. The ideal situation for me is, like I just said, if this happened in price, we go do our thing, come up here at around 950, and we get a supply put in. That's what I want to see. That is confluence of everything coming together. Everyone being on the same page, moving the market. When you're thinking about the market, I think a lot of people, you need to be looking at where will the most buyers if I want to buy, and where are the most sellers if I want to sell, because nothing else matters. Nobody cares what shape your 1 minute 30-second candlestick is if it's a hammer. Who else is looking at on that? Who else with money is looking at that information on the same instrument on the same time frame to where you're buying or selling together? I wouldn't say that's an edge, right? It's not. Candlestick patterns don't matter. Indicators can be useful, but nobody knows how to use them. Price matters. Options data matters. Trend lines to an extent. I mean, those are things everybody can see. Like everybody can see on the daily that we touch these pretty perfectly, right? So breaking out of this would be a strong move. I have rules. We're not broken out of this yet. We will still be in this downtrend even tomorrow if we open up here. Now, maybe at the end of the day tomorrow we won't be, but we don't try to predict. I mean, we do try to predict, but you just watch the market and let it tell you. That volume decrease on these up bars. Now, if we make a new high during the sell time, that would pique my interest also. And my sinuses are just so stuffed because of COVID. They absolutely destroyed me. I can't believe we're still in this range. It's gross. People will be looking at the breakout of this for sure. Buying, maybe getting excited right into our area of interest. Demand has held on these swings here so far. This demand has held. which created this demand, which is held, created now this demand. But we haven't seen, it's been creating demand, but we haven't seen any demand push us up yet. Now it's holding. What happens when they stop holding? All the way down to 6,000. All the way down to here. Maybe here. Yeah, you could just say 6,000. That's what we're looking for. Did we break that? We hit that. 30. Where are we to the left? We are in this supply here. I mean, we are in it. But we reacted, and we're coming back into it, maybe to go through. Be careful up here. I would love to see this punch through. Punch through up to here. Could also break down here. So are you saying anything can happen? Yeah, exactly what I'm saying. But just being patient. My advice, I know everybody loves to trade, loves to click the buy and sell buttons, but come up with a plan and do something productive with your time. I like doing research. I like politics. I like some random hobbies I learn more about. I use straight razors because I just a hobby. I like learning about that. Um, read a book. So many things you could do to occupy yourself and better yourself. Staring at this bounce up and down, you're not becoming any better, right? Ever since 8:45 and this range formed, there's no trade. There's no direction. So you're not, if you are taking a trade, you're basing it off the range. I would rather be in a directional market to add probabilities. Not every level is important. Not every price level do people give a hoot about, right? I want the highest probability. I want the biggest imbalance areas to take my trades because those offer the least amount of risk and the highest reward by far. If we break this high here, okay. See what this looks like. Yeah, that's what we'll look like for now. Look at that volume. I'll sell supply if we form supply. Do we have any news? Nothing. Give me a big green bar up here. Give me a big green bar. Just push us up there. Go, buyers, go. I want to reverse you. So this 945 to 955 block, I said selling pressure will most likely come in. So either the pressure comes in like it did here for the buying pressure, or if we make a new high during this time, that is important too, because that could be a top. We're just waiting to see. I really would love to see a push higher to get short. But right here's supply. I just don't know if there's enough buyers to get through it. This just feels like price action that's going to drop out. But I don't want to just guess. I need to stick to the rules of my strategy. I need to be patient. I need it to just show me. Give it to me, baby. Uh-huh, uh-huh. So no, this is just a test stream, obviously. Monday, we're not going to be trading. And Tuesday, I'm going to be trading with my buddy and the rest of the week. And I'll have my camera on too, so you can watch me. I feel like it's fun to watch people. But I just trade in my PJs, so. Perks of working at home, right? My desk is actually in my bedroom, like 3 feet from my bed. It's a beautiful thing. I don't want this to drop out right now. I really wanted to give me some juice up here. It's 9:55 right now. We'll see if we can break this low and give us a retest back in. I would short. Like, we did this. Short here. Or if we get large green bars pushing up here, I'll try to take a top of the bar. Top of the bar trade. $67 candle. Unless we get some crazy pressure. I just don't think we had anything to give us that pressure up. On trading edge, they're running with the thesis of a short squeeze. Which, I mean, on the daily, we could find, I mean, this could keep stair stepping up, you know, we could find sellers up here, pausing candle like yesterday, another two big green candles to new highs. It's hard to tell. Typically, when you get more than 50 new all-time highs in a year, such as last year, you almost always get at least another the following year. This is, as such, while I expect a rocky year, base case is that we still make all-time highs, likely multiple times this year. First one could be the short squeeze if we see soon. Interesting. So, if you make 50 all-time highs in a year, most likely the following year you will continue to make all-time highs. Meaning this year. We just took one trade this morning short here. Looking for a follow through. Did not get it. That's it. That's it. Now we're looking for price to come higher into the blue zone. Perhaps to get a short entry up there. We want to be careful because this is a ton of strength we've seen. On the daily, we hit this large demand area down here. And we blasted off. We paused yesterday. Boom, blasted off again. You know, could we see a big correction? I don't know, but I think there's strength here, so we need to be careful. Volume is decreasing as we go. I would like to see a capitulation volume coming into this blue zone. That would look beautiful. Right now, we're just holding prior bar lows. No supplies coming in yet. I don't want to short until we see some sort of weakness, right? It's demand on the hourly there. But that demand didn't accomplish anything yet, so I'm not going to base a trade off that. What do I mean by accomplish anything? I mean that demand didn't take out any supply right yet. If this continues to push higher, then it would have. Hitting this, reading supply. That's the same thing that happened right here, right? We just ticked below and went higher. We'll see if that happens again or if we actually create supply. $10.03. Selling pressure is until 10:35, 10:40. Getting up here at like 10:45 would be beautiful. Man, I'm so congested. Ugh. I've had COVID symptoms since Christmas. In like almost a month. 3 weeks. 3 weeks of not being able to breathe. Slow day. What have we done? Like 20 points of movement? I guess that's half decent. The goal is to be on the right side of the trade. Obviously, but what I mean by that is like, I want to get long in this area, say, when price is coming down. You know, if I try to get long on this side, the left side, you know, I get chopped up. And once we make that turn in the market right here, I don't have to be that precise getting long because we made the turning point. Now I'm just trying to catch, trying to see price tell us we're going to make a turning point. Ideally, I want to be a little bit higher. I think the sellers are a little bit higher. But we just have to watch price. Like we created supply technically when we dip below this prior bar low. But we have to wait and see what that supply does. It could just completely fail right here. You can see a big bar into this area and then get a high volume. That would be a good short. That supply is invalidated. Fake out, just like here. $70 candle on the day. Oh, yeah, there we go. Some pushing going. Get up to our level. Doggy's just looking over at me, laying on her back, belly facing up. Giving me that cute puppy dog eyes. Stretching her little paws out. Oh man, we're so close to the level of interest, but we're just like not moving. Holy moly. No hints in the volume. Just less and less volume going up. I want to see some orders filled though. Boring. Boring grind. Oh, man. It's making me yawn. Need some water and some coffee. I'll be right back. Oh, missed nothing. Still just grinding up slowly. I got water and a banana. Oh, man. Sore today. Yeah, what a boring grind. 10:30 is a possible reversal time. Hush, hush, hush. Oh, goodness. Got coffee, and the dog's freaked out. Barking up a storm. I need socks. My toes are cold. Can you trade with cold toes? That's the question. Still grinding. Still grinding up. Just remember, we're at a 72-point candle. on the day. It's trying to get there. Yeah, volume dropped off big time. It's not even lunch yet, right? Yeah, we still had volume. 10:30 yesterday. This blue line here at 60.43, where we're coming at right now, is 6,000 on a SPX. I think it's important to track the SPX or the cash version of the ES contract. The options chains on there will give you information about where people are most interested in and their current or their bias. Coming right into it now. Now I will mark this demand. I'll mark this demand now because we broke this supply here officially on the hourly. This is the supply. Above that, this. Also for the high of day. Oops. High of day around there. So we have room to 60.57 right now. Lots of strength coming in. It's almost 10:30, 10:30 reversal time potentially. 10:45-ish. Lower and lower volume. I'm gonna mark this here to give us an idea when this channel is potentially breaking. .80 daily candle. Next level to beat is this area here. And right above it. That's potentially the high of day. And it would make perfect sense to find sellers up there. I'm just surprised they're just letting it go. Letting it run. High volume on this candle. Not crazy high volume. 10:30 reversal time. I want to see this form. So, oopsies. I want to see this form supply by breaking the candle low. Like this. I'll sell that retest. But it has to break the low. If it goes straight up, then that doesn't matter at all. Just that's the picture I would need to see to execute. .30. So, if you're ever trying to go against the market, there's always signs the market will show you, so you're not guessing. You know, you want to see weakness come in first. And weakness can simply just be taking out the prior bar's low. It's the first sign of something changing. Now we created the supply here. Like I said before, breaking down, giving me a retest to go lower would be ideal. Just being patient. Just took one trade this morning, loss. We got our supply. See if we can get a test. Test back up. Talking about earlier, this is this blue line here at 43 is 6,000 on the SPX. Big number. I think we still have room up to 60.57, but we put in supply, so I'm just watching price. Take a stab short if it can get up to the supply. Real grindy price action today. We are in an uptrend. This is just the first sign. We're not where I want to be at this point. I want to be up at 60.56. But we're at a significant options level. We've been grinding up. Got increased volume in this area. Means contracts were executed. So perhaps we come back to retest down here. Is the idea. Seems kind of like a grindy Friday though, so if this doesn't work, might just sit out, maybe set an alarm or set an alert if price gets up here near the high of the day, potentially. But probably work out if this doesn't play out. The way my positions work is I get in with 2 contracts, which is a half of a position for me. I have a one I just arbitrarily put at 20 points. I like it. You know, if I'm right, I can usually get 20 points out of the market. And my stop is at 4 points. So my one contract will cover a couple losses. Dog's barking. And my goal is to catch a turning point in the market. So, for instance, if we look at yesterday, how I traded yesterday, we tried to get short over here. I added, ended up getting stopped out of that position, got short here. I added here. So I got out my one contract at 20 points. I had one contract up here, added 2 more here, and took some off down here, and then I think I got stopped out up here. But I'm trying to catch the swing in the market, the turning point in the market. So if I catch it, there's room. There's room to go. That's why I take super tiny risks. I reward, you know, yesterday, I don't know, I had like a 35% win rate. You know, I mostly lost, but I came out, you know, a few $100 trading micros. That's just because I'm looking for those turning points. We never know what's going to happen in the market. We can just try to figure out the best areas that most people are executing at and take super tiny risk to try to get into a position. My foot is asleep. Oh my gosh. I sit cross-legged a lot. Oh man, I hate when my foot's asleep. We keep going up through like 10:55 to 11. Yeah, then we may just grind higher till later. Just chop me up, don't you? Let me look. Oh, yeah. Okay. Anything interesting happening? Just waiting. The thing about risk gain so small that people overlook and add into a winning position. It's hard to get used to and it's like intimidating, but um, it makes trading so much easier. I could take stabs at the market. I could take 10 trades at the market, and it's just going to take one winner to make that back and some. See what she wants to do. We're in this sideways range now. Upwards pressure on the hourly, upwards pressure on the 5 minute. We're in a point of interest and we created supply. That's why I took this trade. I would like to see it higher. High of the day, we're thinking around 60, 70, 60, 80 area. But it might not make it up there. We're have like an 80-point candle already. It's very big. It would make sense just to kind of range in this top end of the area and close near the high. It would be surprising to see us grind up all day, considering Monday's like a short day, or Monday's a holiday. But the market goes up. That's what it does. I would have much rather be in a long position from this morning, of course. Um, we held this demand, but I'm The probabilities of Fridays like this are down. Or not down, but a downwards day pattern. That's what I'm playing off of. Trying to do it at key levels. Lots of calls on PayPal. We came into our level of interest here, and we did find a pause in price, but that doesn't mean we can't just continue higher after. So we were right in a sense that there were sellers here in this area. They're just not, well, I don't know yet. They could be, but they're not looking like they were the sellers, right? Those sellers are probably a little bit higher up here. They could be. I don't know what's going to happen. I would like them to be, of course. You don't know which buyers or sellers are going to turn the market. You could make educated guesses, and you could say probably these ones. But at the end of the day, it depends on the strength of the buyers and sellers in the market. Today, the buyers are in control for sure. The last few days, which makes sense because we look at the daily. This area down here, look at this. Look at this demand. We just went boop, right? So what do you think happens when we come back in here? Boop. Okay. This isn't surprising what's happening. I'm just trying to find the area where we take a little pause because I missed going up. We shorted yesterday's pause. Maybe we should have been long this morning, but not the bias I had. And 50, 11 o'clock reversal time. Watching a podcast while we wait. And I've been so sick the past like month. I caught like a 24-hour bug before Christmas. I caught COVID after Christmas. It's a beautiful resource here if you guys, it's linked below. Trading Edge, it's free. It's got classes. It's got reports. It's got, I use these levels. They're actually quite good. I don't use things I don't think are worth it, and those levels are quite good. So I would suggest taking a look at it. It's free, like I said. Just a London-based trader, and he's constantly posting on there just to help people. See if we can actually break down here. Boom, boom. Going to the gym later. Still in this range that we created. 11 o'clock. Selling pressure time. Boring day, though. Yesterday was pretty interesting because we were flying up and down and up and down. Actually, decent. I just have this overall trend here because we could see a bounce when we come down in this area, but the demand is here. So if we break down, we could come down here. 60-20. I'm going to break 60, 34, 50. I'm going to break this because that's the hourly candle low. We didn't break 34.50 yet. That would just add confidence to my trade if we could break that. Like I said, we have this. We're in an uptrend. So that's a lot of upwards pressure we have to be careful of. That was just one of those, you think you have to poop, but you really don't. See what she wants to do. I'd like the market to break 34.50. That's the hourly candle low. Then I would kind of expect to come down to 60.20. But we could easily just pause and continue higher here. In which case, I'll be looking for around 60, this area up here, for a high of the day. But we did find sellers here, right? Albeit, doesn't look like yet the primary sellers. You guys have to go potty? Had to let the doggies out. Doesn't look like it wants to break, but we could still. Potential selling at 11:30 to maybe help us out here. Oh, yep, ba, ba, ba. Oh. Like this area that I took this trade in wasn't supply. The supply is higher. But on the 5-minute, we formed supply. So that, and started breaking this channel. So that was like a first indication of potentially the market wanting to pull back. But it's looking like going to continue this strong move up unless we could get slapped. Grindy Friday. Like I said earlier, it makes sense based on yesterday's price action, breaking higher, breaking yesterday's high. Gonna be an up day, most likely. But we'll probably just leave it at this. The only other trade I'll take for the day is if we reach up here, 60, 70 area, the supply level here. I'll look for potentially another short. Or if we break down, I'll look for profits here. Depending on how we react to this level, I'll look potentially trade through. But it looks just like a grindy Friday today. So, no trading Monday, and then I'll be on with my buddy on Tuesday.